Ramadan Kareem, everybody. ഇന്ന് എൻ്റെ ഷോയിൽ ഞാൻ ഒരു സ്റ്റുഡൻറ്റിനെ ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോവാണ്. ആൻഡ് ഹിസ് ടാലന്റ് ആക്ച്വലി എന്താന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഹി ഈസ് ബേസിക്കലി എൻ ഓഥർ. വെറും ഒരു ഓഥർ അല്ല, ദ ബുക്ക് ദാറ്റ് ഹീസ് പബ്ലിഷ്ഡ് ആമസോണില് വൺ ഓഫ് ദ ടോപ്പ് ബുക്സ് ആയിട്ട് മാറിയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ബുക്കാണ്. നമ്മൾ വിചാരിക്കും ഇതൊരു ഫിക്ഷൻ ആകും, പ്രോബബ്ലി നോൺ ഫിക്ഷൻ ആകും, ബട്ട് ഇറ്റ്സ് എ വെരി എഡ്യൂക്കേഷണൽ ബുക്ക്. അതായത് ഫിസിക്സ് സിംപ്ലിഫൈ ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഒരു ബുക്കാണ് ഈ മോൻ ഇറക്കിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. So let me introduce you to Ryan Biju Sebastian. Welcome, Ryan.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. So how's things in the lockdown? And you are in 12th grade right now, alle?
I am in 12th, yeah. 12th.
So tell me a little bit about yourself, to like
Okay. So my name is Ryan and I'm in 12th grade studying in GEMS Modern Academy. Right now, actually, because we have the lockdown and all of that, I'm actually pretty bored at home. So, I come up with all these creative stuff to do just to spend time and all that.
Okay. So what is the creative things that you have come up with this time?
Oh, okay. So right now, so far, until the lockdown, I have written like a semi-research paper. I've written an explanatory paper. A few more stuff is in the work. So yeah.
Nice. So you've been wanting to become an author. Like, is it a choice that you made, or it just happened one day?
Like it's not that I want to be an author. I want to study physics, yeah, obviously.
Okay.
But I don't want to specifically be an author. I want to like share knowledge with everyone else through writing. So
Okay.
yeah.
So your focus towards the future in Bhavila, you want to get into the educational field, like somewhere like a professor or
That would be
physician,
cool.
something like that.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Amazing. That's great. Okay, so tell me about your family. Tell me who's there in your family and what do they do?
Okay, so my dad, he has his own company called Andrian. And my mom, I think she used to teach you, I don't know, but in IHS, she used to teach. But now
is she a physics teacher?
No, she's not a physics teacher.
Tell me, what's her name?
Rebecca Anthony.
Rebecca Anthony. No, she's not taught me, but yeah. Rebecca Anthony, yes. I know the name, yes, but I never പഠിപ്പിച്ചിട്ടില്ല though. Okay, so what subject was she teaching?
I think something in economics or business or something like that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but now she's the principal of IIS, Indian International School.
Wonderful. Okay, so are you the only child? Aanum pennu aitto?
No, I have a sister, older sister, who's studying in Durham. She's doing computer applications.
Wonderful. Okay, so you released this book when? Ennaayirunnu? Etra naal eduthu for you to, get into this book? That is a simple explanation of grade 10 physics. Adum, when you were in what class? Eppadayirunnu you kind of made the book?
11th grade. I wrote it in 11th grade, yeah.
Why this book?
I think, you asked before how long did I take and when did I publish it? I published it around the third week of winter vacations last year. And to write it, I took 3 days.
3 days? What are you?
Yeah.
Like you're like some superhuman, like what?
For me, it's like it's really quick for me to write it down, but like editing it, going through it, making sure everything's right, that takes more time. Okay. I think it's like that for most people. But yeah, it took only 3 days for me to write it. And then it was out in like a week or 2.
What do they feed you? I mean, I'm just thinking, 3 days to write a simple explanation book for physics, grade 10. And that is quite inhuman. I mean, I don't know, at least of some of the authors that I've spoken to or had an interview, at least say ഒരാഴ്ചയെങ്കിലും minimum. minimum. And that either fiction or non-fiction ഒന്നും അല്ലല്ലോ. It's a purely educational book ആണല്ലോ. So that's quite surprising. That's a നല്ലൊരു സന്തോഷമായിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യമാണ് to hear. And അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് whose help? ആരുടെ help എടുത്തിട്ടാണ് you edited it and you got it published?
So I had asked like a few of my friends in school. Then my parents went through it. And my parents actually helped a good amount for the publishing process of it, because I didn't really know much about Amazon and the different places that I could publish it in. So they kind of helped me in that, and yeah, it was up.
So,
It was surprising.
your dad and mom helped you go through the book. I mean, you told me like physics, your parents renduperum, is that like, are any of them a pro at physics?
No,
No?
they're not. No.
Okay.
But like my mom, she studied English for masters or something, so she helped in that point of view.
Okay.
And then my friends and a few other teachers helped in like the technicality of the physics involved.
Okay, so I can imagine your school in the nalla support gems.
Yeah, it was actually like really strange how supportive and encouraging everyone was when I wrote it and all that. So yeah.
Okay. And how are you considered in school right now? Book okay publish I Amazon bestsellers like educational category number one okay ayana shesham, my god, Ryan ee കാണുന്ന പോലെ ഒന്നും അല്ല Ryan എന്നുള്ളത്, have you received some of them?
അല്ല അങ്ങനെയൊന്നും ഇല്ല. Everybody's pretty like normal and chill, so it's fine.
Okay, that's nice. അപ്പം എന്താണ്, what is your future plans എന്തൊക്കെയാണ്?
So I want to take physics in college, yeah. And after that I'll learn like something in depth in physics, like maybe relativity or something like that. Because the papers that I wrote now were involved in relativity, because I just finished like a Stanford course on relativity and all that.
My God.
So
okay,
yeah. So I want to do something in that field maybe, and then after that I don't know, we'll see what happens.
So what's your ultimate goal in life? Like what exactly do you want to be? എവിടെ എത്തിപ്പെടണം എന്നാണ് ആഗ്രഹം?
I don't know, അങ്ങനെയൊന്നുമില്ല ആക്ച്വലി.
എന്നാലും ഒരു ചെറിയ ഐഡിയ എങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടാവണ്ടേ? ഇപ്പൊ ഫിസിക്സ് ആണ്, like like some, I mean, of the maximum that I know of physics is this quantum physics and all that line into all of it. അതാണ് എനിക്ക് അറിയാവുന്ന ഒരു സംഭവം. But do you have that in plan?
I don't have a specific like a company or something that I want to join, like NASA and all that. Like if I get to be a part of it, obviously that's really great, that's awesome and all that. But all I want to do is I want to discover something or theorize something, and that should really have like an impact for humans.
അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ആക്ച്വലി ശരിക്കും പറയണ ഈ ഇന്റർവ്യൂവിൽ ആദ്യം തന്നെ ഒരു ഡിസ്ക്ലെയിമർ എഴുതണം. അതായത് ഫിസിക്സിനോട് അധികം ഇഷ്ടമുള്ളവരെ ഈ ഇന്റർവ്യൂ കാണണം. This is definitely going to inspire you. But good job, Ryan. I mean, I'm so proud of you, and so good to hear that your book that's your first official book, alle?
Yeah, first.
ഈ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഒഫീഷ്യൽ ബുക്ക് തന്നെ ആമസോൺ ബെസ്റ്റ് സെല്ലേഴ്സിൽ in the category of education testing, it is number 1. How long did it stay there on that number 1?
I think it stayed there for like a good week or 2.
Wow. Yeah. Amazing. So your parents ആമസോണിൽ പോയി ബുക്കിന്റെ ഇതിൽ നോക്കുമ്പോഴത്തേനും റയൻ ബിജു സെബാസ്റ്റ്യന്റെ ബുക്ക് അവിടെ നിന്ന് കാണുമ്പോ I'm pretty sure they had like നല്ല സന്തോഷക്കണ്ണീർ ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുണ്ടാവും അല്ലേ?
They were pretty happy. So,
that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so ini adutha you are planning to get into like writing books and all of it. So what's your next book in plan? I mean, if there is any.
For now I think I'm not writing any book. I did actually start on writing a simple explanation for grade 9 physics. Yeah. But I stopped that halfway because I had actually started that during our like exams and tests and all that. So I was like, it's probably not smart to do this right now.
Okay.
But I think like I've gotten a new interest for writing papers, like researching and then developing the theories and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I think I will stick to writing those stuff, maybe try publishing 1 or 2 of the papers that I like. And yeah.
All right. ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചില്ല നാട്ടിൽ എവിടെയാണ് റയൻ?
Kollam and Pala. My mom's from Kollam and dad's from Pala.
Pala. All right. Okay. Sheri. And one last question. For you to love physics, അതായത് ഫിസിക്സിനോട് ഇത്രയും ഇഷ്ടം വരാനായിട്ട്, was there a particular teacher who played a major role? Was there anybody who tutored you, or like any kind of an online channel or whatever? ആരെങ്കിലും എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നോ?
You know what's strange, yeah? Nobody in my family and like cousins or any friends or any of them really had any inclination towards physics. And like, sure, my teachers and all, they were always there to like guide me and all of that, right? But I don't know from where I got this interest for physics. I think when I was small, I used to watch this TV show called Sid the Science Kid. Sid the Science Guy, something like that. Yeah, and I don't know, from there.
ഏത് ചാനലായിരുന്നു അതും കൂടെ വേണമെങ്കിൽ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ പേരൻസിന് അത്
അറിയത്തില്ല.
ഈ
Nickelodeon.
നല്ലതായിരുന്നു. Okay, so our show that kind of really sparked something in you, അല്ലേ?
Yeah, I realized that I liked science then.
Wonderful. So it was so nice talking to you, Ryan, and
Yeah, you too.
thank you so much for making us proud. ഇനിയും ഒരുപാട് ബുക്സും റിസർച്ച് പേപ്പേഴ്സും I mean ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്ന എല്ലായിടത്തും തന്നെ എത്തട്ടെ. Okay, and may you be able to spread the knowledge of whatever you're acquiring. അതൊക്കെ തന്നെ ഒരുപാട് പേർക്ക് അത് spread out. I mean that's the ultimate thing about knowledge, അല്ലേ?
Yeah.
When you get it, you have to spread it to many
There's
more.
no point otherwise.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for joining, Ryan. It was such a pleasure talking to you. Okay, God bless you.
Thank you.
Hit 96.7 FM.